My mom wants me to marry my deceased sister's husband. Someone please freaking help me escape this madness. I am beyond appalled, disgusted, and just freaking shocked. I've got no one I can tell this to yet, and I need to get it off my chest. 4 months ago, my sister 27F passed away and left behind her children. Collectively, we have done our part as a family to help them regain normalcy the best we can. We have been by their side every step of the way in dealing with her absence and their grief. As of lately, I 23F have started to remove myself away from anything which has to do with her husband. I'll call him Rick 30M due to comments sometimes inappropriate, but usually on the lines of how I look exactly like my sister. I still make every effort to manage the kids to the best of my ability, and I still have them on my days regardless. The bombshell was dropped a few days ago, and my sister's clothes were strewn all over with her wedding dress while my mother, my other sister, Rick, and his brother sat around. According to them, my deceased sister's kids require a mother and her husband requires a wife, and since I am an identical copy to her, I am the one to fulfill these roles. Like what the actual I am fully aware grief can cause individuals to say weird things and act oddly at times, but this is something entirely different. The most dreadful aspect for me was the fact that they had already taken away her photos and begun preparing for the wedding. I am very lucky as Rick's mother and father have not only selflessly taken me in, but also their grandbabies. She is adamantly against this nonsense and feels we all are not safe around them, which I strongly agree with. I am fortunate to have an opportunity to work elsewhere, but I can't imagine leaving my nephews behind in this mess. I'm still in a state of shock trying to process the situation and how I can manage everyone in this too. I do apologize if some aspects don't make sense as I have rushed this as I am at work, and I will add more information or details in the comments if needed. I'm just struggling to understand what could have brought this on or what could possess someone to behave like this, as I just can't wrap my head around it. I'm sorry to vent, but thank you in advance. What should I do at this point?
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
I know you can't imagine leaving your nephews, but you gotta put yourself first.
OP replied,
Truthfully, I don't think I could leave any of them. I wouldn't feel right, it just doesn't seem fair. They've already lost their mom and then to lose me too. It's messed up. But out of the 6 of them, I have been considering adopting the youngest, who's 4 months old. I've spoke to Rick's parents who are happy with it, and they are going for custody of boys. But I just don't think I have the heart to split them. It's not fair or right after what they've been through, if that makes any sense.
You care about the kids, but right now you need to focus on yourself. And you mentioned you're living with Rick's parents right now. But you need to get away completely and get yourself somewhere safe. I don't know, but you really need to focus on yourself first and worry about the kids later. Yes, they lost their mom and you lost your sister, but you are not safe the longer you stay connected to that family. Find somewhere else safe to stay that isn't with his family or anywhere near anyone in your own. Just because you're with his parents doesn't mean you're out of reach. Please put yourself first.